I do want to urge you guys, within next time, before you relax your hair, before you dye your hair, just take 5 minutes of your time and research what it is that you are putting in your hair, in your scalp, in your body. Sunny Bonani, good day my beautiful kings and queens, and welcome back to my channel, All Things Real. If this is your first time coming across this pretty face, please do the right thing, stick around, see what else we have in store for you, and once you find something that resonates, into ehamsilana nawe, do the right thing, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and obviously share it, because life is about giving. Today I actually wanted to talk about why I stopped using relaxers, but before we get into today's videos, I'm going to give you an opportunity to pause, go back, and just subscribe. A little background on me and my journey with her is that when I was growing up, I went to a very strict school. I think most people will relate. Eskoleni, we always had ichiskop. The school that I went to, my grandmother taught there. It was fun because my grandmother taught there. My aunt still teaches there till this day, and nothing has changed. The principles are still the same. Izinwele ziyagunda. And remember, if you didn't cut your hair, the teachers would do it for you, scary. So you'd have to go home with these lines. So I went to that school, which was in the local area where I grew up. And then after that, because it was primary school, so when primary got done, I thought maybe, this is an opportunity for your girl. Also was saying, because my friends, the people I was close to at the time, they all studied in town. They all studied in multiracial schools, and that was the thing. Like, the brainwashing was real back then, because I used to envy them. Like, I wanted to be those girls. Mangqeda, primary. Ngizitshela ukuthi sengiyobangena bangisa emaromeni. I was sent to a boarding school. On top of that, I was sent a boarding school to a Roman Catholic church, where we used to, personally, where I used to go. I do not anymore. I'm not a Christian anymore. I'll just put that out there. So nalapho obviously mekundwa. Kodwa ke along the way, I found a break. When I was in grade 10, I finally went a multiracial school, so to speak. But anyway, I finally went to a school where all these beautiful things, yabona, the things that you glitz and glamour. Guys, we always think that grass is greener on the other side, but the more ukula, the more ubona ukuthi izinto azikho njalo. Anyway, long story short, I went to the school and I relaxed my hair. I was so excited. Growing up, I would only do my hair during the school holidays, and nakhona you would do braids, weaves, anything that is not going to be a hassle when it's time for you to go back to school. So the first time I relaxed my hair, I used Lovely, the brand that's for kids, because it was my first time, and I remember I was doing it without my parents' permission, without anybody knowing. I remember I was visiting my cousins at Cook State, and I just wanted to relax my hair. Girl! Your girl burnt, hey? She burnt. She got scars all over and whatnot. My cousin was like, I've got Vaseline, alright, more force, eh? So I've always experienced ukusha for as long as I can remember. But yes, because that was what's happening at the time, I pushed through nami. Ngirelaxe, ngibe neyilonda, ngirelaxe, ngibe neyilonda. This continued up until, you know, I finished matric, and then I moved to Joburg. And when I got to Joburg, obviously, akuseko emakaya, you don't know, like, you know, just your neighbor that can do your hair. Now you have to use salons, yabo. And then ngaya esaluni. And then at this time I had changed to a different brand, yabona. And brand engase abantwana, I'm not going to be mentioning brands lana, guys, I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I had switched to that brand, and ibingishisa, guys, ibingishisa, and my hair is so strong and it's so nappy that only that type of relaxer was able to, yabo, ukuthi ibe silk and yabo ibe right, ibe ngathi ibaca, yabona. So I used multiple relaxers, and I found that ezinye, they were not doing anything to my hair. Like I would get islonda, and then like a week later my hair would go back to its natural state. So I have always suffered that. And then I went a saloon, and you meet people, and you about conversations and conversations and conversations. Eventually my hairstylist, the lady that was doing my hair at the time, I like patterns. I continuously used her to a point where we ended up becoming friends. So masisa abangani, umugeli is like, I friend, to be honest, yabo, this is what I know about relaxers, this is what yabona. So she started opening up to me and telling me, Uguti, you actually shouldn't relax your hair. I wanna ama chemicals and whatnot. So obviously you brush it off, but then eventually when musukula, you are able to take action. And actually, because I wanted to find out what was I putting in my scalp, because I cleaning ekhanda phela, those fumes, they actually uwafaka emzimbeni wakho wonke. And for me, my biggest scare was when I saw a documentary that had relaxer and cancer at the same time. I was like, wait, what? When? How? Why? So all I knew is that I go relaxer, a cancer, and then I started to do my own research. So this is the time where I'm going to pick up my little thingy, because I want to read and I want to give you guys the exact facts that I found when it comes to relaxers. Okay, first of all, guys, there's this misconception that if you use your store-bought relaxer, it's different from the salon relaxer. No, it's not. The chemicals that I used, they are the same. So the first thing I want you to think about is izandla. You know how strong hands are. So if a relaxer is able to damage your hands, can you imagine the damage that it does to your scalp, my queen? Like, imagine. And I'm a relaxer, you have to put, you know, a mask. They have all these warning signs, like, come on, you should be able to pick up on some of these things. So the fact that a relaxer alone, when you use it, you need to take all these precautions, it shows you that a relaxer is not good for you. I actually watched Dr. Jane Claude. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her surname, but I'll just put it here. I actually saw Dr. Jane. She's a black woman. She's African American. She's a black woman, and she had a segment on Dr. Oz where they broke everything down, and the numbers were scary. So she went into depth about this, and I quote, relaxers and hair dyes increase the risk of breast cancer. Okay, so this is what they were talking about. They're saying that ama relaxer and hair dyes, they can cause they can increase the risk of breast cancer. The study not only showed that, it went on and it also proved that the increase was significantly higher for Black women than women of any other race. And not only that, the risk in Black women is as high as 45%, and then the risk in women of any other color is 7%. Now, these are facts. This you can Google, this you can check. I will also link the I'll also add the link in the description box so that you guys can also click and watch the same documentary that I saw. Now, when I saw this, I was shocked and I was appalled. But then I remembered that my hair texture and the texture of a woman of an Indian woman or white woman, it's different. Our hair is very strong, and it is naturally nappy, it is naturally curly. So it would take twice, triple the effort, yabona. It would take for a person that already has silky hair to get their hair straightened. Granted, there are things that are beyond us, as edayo, that we will never know. But when a study that breaks everything down. Secondly, the study proved that continuous use burns hair natural nutrients. So over time, izinwele zakho. Niyayibona nje papa, that I have till this day because of the way that I was treating my hair when I was growing up. I am trying to rectify the mistake, but you know, the damage has already been done. Slowly but surely it's coming back together. But guys, my hair was up to here. On this side alone, my hair, I'll add istombilana of a time where I was like, no, okay, things are out of control. Something needs to be done. Another reason why I stopped using hair relaxers is I don't like dirt. Like dandruff, dandruff, guys. I'm a very touchy person. I like touching myself. I'm a touchy feeling. No makeup, I tend to stay away from it because I would forget, and then yabon. So I'm always fiddling with my hair. I'm always fiddling with something. That's just my personality. That's just who I am. Now, what I found is that mang relaxer, I would continuously get it dandruff, which is something that I don't like. I would wash my hair, but it would come back. And I kid you not, when you can stop me and look at my scalp. Ever since I stopped dyeing, ever since I stopped fiddling with my hair, mina ne dandruff. We're like a Damien and Nas album, distant relatives. Dandruff this way, uvuyo this way. The hair industry is the most segregated market, and when you compare chemicals used in products for Black women versus white women, you will see there is a significant difference. This is just known. Even with basic products, look at it this way, guys. Ushoprite, no Woolies, Uspa, no what. Remember, there was this time where this thing, yeah, Woolies water was trending. It's because, guys, because most people, their clapback is, why would they sell us something that they know is not good for us? They don't care. They're all about making their money. And remember your skin tone, okay? Like, as much as we can try and think, yabo, we need to accept reality for what it is. Just now, kids had that ad where they were diminishing and talking trash about our hair. So zonke lezo zinto, obviously, they know ukuthi the chemicals, the products that have the right chemicals. Bear in mind ukuthi wonke lama chemicals are wrong. The other one is 7% and the other one is 45%. You find that the 7% one is what? It's 500, and then the 45% is 50 rand. Honestly, Queen, which one are you going to take? Knowing the background yakho, knowing the economy, knowing the state of where you live and the state and the reality that is around you. If kune relaxer ya 500, ne relaxer ya 50 rand, they both going to relax your hair. Which one are you going to choose? Food for thought. So you might just want to think about that. Okay. So I wanted to talk about why I stopped using relaxers and just give you an insight of the damage that you are doing with your hair. Now, I'm going to do a thorough breakdown of the pH balance in our hair and the alkaline, all of those things that are found, if that is what is needed. But I just wanted to let you know. Remember, this platform is for me to bring up topics or bring up things that you wouldn't normally see in any other channel, and the rest is up to you. If you've been, now you need to get up and uzifundele man, and make up your own decisions. But I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. I love myself. And I want to make sure that we are all progressing in the right direction. Especially, I'm a woman. I plan to have kids one day. And I just want to make sure that, and the crying begins. I just want to make sure that I live this world better than how it is right now. It's not going to be a huge difference, but whatever small difference I can make, then it's gonna make me comfortable to have a child one day. Because the way that things are, the way that we have been raised, the things that we have been taught, the misleading that has happened, it's not right. So if you are a person that is conscious and aware of what is happening, you owe it to yourself to communicate. I do want to urge you guys, next time, before you relax your hair, before you dye your hair, just take 5 minutes of your time and research what it is that you are putting in your hair, in your scalp, in your body. And I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Until next time, peace and black power.